Hello everyone, 1st of February today. I hope you're well. Just thought I'd record a quick video to encourage us along as we enter into this new month. It was great to see lots of people joining in with the quiz last night. We had a great time, and maybe we'll do something like that again soon. It's good to have a laugh together. And there's been lots of really good feedback about that. I've had a song, the line from a song has been like an earworm for me recently, just kind of over these last, I don't know how many days, 4 or 5 days. It's just been around, that's what happens sometimes, and sometimes it's kind of fairly, innocuous. But it just felt like the Lord was saying something to me in this. And the line from the song is, "Shout like you know the King is in residence here." Shout like you know that the King is in residence here. And I've just kept being drawn back to that. The King is here. The King is close to us. The kingdom of God is near. I arrived back today, this evening, and I found that we'd got a bag delivered to us, and it was a bag full of ideas for being able to worship at home, that the ministry team connected with the Sunday morning service gathering at St Mark's West Hill are doing, and which I love. I loved looking through it, and it brought a tear to my eye to see this and to see the loving care that has been put into this, and to bring it together so that others can be blessed. Isn't that great? It's really good. And in it was this little card with a word of encouragement for today to me, and it says this: "Mark, your home is where your heart is in God's kingdom, the kingdom of heaven, and the kingdom of heaven is here right now." Brilliant, just brilliant. It just nudged me back again to that song. Suddenly I heard that song playing over in my mind again, and heard that particular verse. You shout like you know the King is in residence here, and the kingdom of heaven is here right now. That prophetic word, that word of encouragement to me. You see, yes, the kingdom is here. The kingdom is at hand, is another way that the New Testament puts it. And to be at hand is, well, to be at hand, to have something at hand means you can reach it and you can touch it, and it's near. Sometimes I use the illustration of it's within your reach, and your reach is your grasp, in a sense. It's within the grasp of your arms. The kingdom is near. That means the King is near. Jesus is near. He's the King, and this is the encouragement to us that you may be finding things difficult. Things may be tough at the moment. I mean, there certainly are. It's really, really tiring and fatiguing to keep having to go through this time. And we can get kind of quite down in the dumps and low, and kind of just find it really difficult. And it's January, February, it's that time of the year, and yet the King is near. King Jesus is near. He's close at hand. And I think that encouragement to me to shout like the King is in residence here, that he takes up his dwelling here, his residence here, is the encouragement to conscious recognition of the rule and the reign of the King. Conscious recognition of the rule and the reign of the King. And there's something like kind of God encouraging me to function in this discipline, the discipline of consciously remembering that the King is near, because the kingdom is near. And I want to encourage you with that today, whenever you watch this, to receive this, to receive encouragement from it. The King is near. And shout, well, I don't want you necessarily to go around shouting this, though if you find a nice deserted bit of beach that you might want to do that. But instead consciously recognize in whatever you're facing this week, these days, in this time, that the King is resident, that he's taken up his residence, he's near to you. And that means something. It means that his power and his authority is available to us, and we can live in that way, which is the full life way, beyond survivalism, living in the life and the energy and the goodness of the kingdom of God. So that's my encouragement to you this week. Shout like you know that the King is in residence here.